Hello, in this Java 21 video, I will be covering arithmetic operations and expressions. Arithmetic operators are used in almost every program. Java supports the standard operations you would expect. Let us begin with an example. So first, we're going to define two integer variables, a and b, to be 10 and 3 respectively. And then we're going to these are the integer values we're going to use in our example. So the first one we're going to talk about is addition. Addition is used with the plus, as you would expect. And then in this case, we would expect 10 plus 3 to be equal to 13. That's what our intended output is going to be. Next is subtraction. Subtraction uses the dash or the minus or the hyphen. Here we would expect 10 minus 3 to be equal to 7. Next is multiplication. Multiplication uses the asterisk. So here we would expect 10 times 3 to be equal to 30. And then next is going to be division. Division uses the forward slash. So here we expect 10 over 3 to be equal to 3.333, so on and so forth, but that's not actually what we're going to get, and we'll talk about that in a second. Finally is modulus, modulo, remainder. I'm going to call it modulus in this video and subsequent videos. This is basically the remainder. So in this case, 3 goes into 10 3 times and has 1 left. So that 1 is going to be our expected output here. So we have our program saved. Let us compile and run this using javac main.java and java main respectively. As we can see here, addition, 10 plus 3 equals 13. 10 minus 3 is equal to 7. 10 times 3 is equal to 30. Division, as we get 3, we'll talk about that in a second. And then modulus gives you 1. So why does division give you just 3 instead of 3.3 repeating? Well, we're using integer division here because both variables are integers, a and b. If you want a decimal result, you must use floating point types. Again, the integer division is cutting out the decimal part. But let's do a similar example here with just double decimal division. So we're going to declare two variables, x and y, to be 10 and 3 respectively. And then we're going to do the same thing, but with decimal division here. So now we would expect 10 over 3 to be equal to 3.333 repeating. So again, let us recompile and rerun it. As we can see here, it gives the 3.333 repeating, along with our 5 other original results here. Now let's look at expressions with multiple operations. So let's do a more complicated calculation here. Let's define a result. Use it to be equal to 10 plus 5 times 2. It's going to print 20, not 30, because multiplication happens before division. Java follows the standard rules of operator precedence. So let us test that out here. And then let's run it. As we can see, our result is 20. To control the order of operations, we can use parentheses. So let us tweak our expression here to use parentheses. So now it's going to do the stuff inside of parentheses first. 10 plus 5 equals 15. 15 times 2 is equal to 30. Let's compile, run it. As we can see, the result is now 30. You can also use expressions in variable assignments. So let's declare instead of A and B, let's do C and D. So int C, let's do 8, and then int D is equal to 4. And let's do a total here. So int total is equal to, in this case, let's do C times 2 plus B over I don't know, 2. End off with a semicolon, not B, D. And let us print our total. So let's recompile it and rerun it. As we can see, it works just fine. Java evaluates the entire expression on the right side before assigning the result to the variable. As a shorthand, you can also merge plus and equals together. So here, let's do an example. First, we're going to define a value to be equal to 10. And then if we want to add 5 to it, it's real simple. So we can just, instead, we could do this, but this is basically the same thing as value equals value plus 5, but it's a bit of shorthand. And that's print the result. Let's recompile it and rerun it. As we can see, our new value is 15. If you found this tutorial helpful, do not forget to like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and leave a comment. Reach out if you have any questions. Otherwise, thank you for watching and have a great day.